Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
His adversary from Quebec City.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Just like that. Bam Bam's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. The left hand coming into play by Butcher. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Bam Bam's at his best. That's a huge left he just scored with. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Big, big shot comes crashing home. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Scored well with that straight left. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Butcher's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Bam Bam's left landing well. Butcher's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
That's what I like to see. That's my man. Keep fighting.
Bam Bam's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being on the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big, big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He blocks away that headshot. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Good block by Butcher. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Showing you some defense there with the block. Butcher's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Blocks the headshot. Butcher's right hand scores well. Not much caution here. He's just made a decision that, heck, I got to try to end this fight any way I can after being hurt myself.
Yeah, but what he's forgetting about, he might remember when he's in the locker room being woken up, if he winds up getting caught on his way in, he's jumping right into the shark tank. And when you jump right into that shark tank, you're going to get bit.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Missed the body shot. Butcher smashed up top. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Halfway through this round. Good defensive skill with the block by Butcher. There's another left hand from him.
Guard your head.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
He missed with that headshot.
Start growing in volume in there. Growing volume.
We got it.
Get it. Let's turn this into a fight.
Bam Bam's knockdown scored is the big difference in this fight so far. As we start round number 4, he's clearly won 2 of the 3 rounds.
Yeah, he has, Joe, but his opponent should not be influenced by that. What I mean is that it's not panic time yet. You know, he still can get back in this fight just doing the things that he came here to do. Use the jab and be steady.
Targeting that 1-2. Not able to land the headshot. Bam Bam's left working well that time. Good flush shot upstairs.
That's where you want to be.
Bam Bam's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Butcher. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Butcher's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Butcher. Seconds to go in the 4th. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. And round 4 comes to an end. Butcher's still got a great chance to win this fight, regardless of what you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close, competitive fight, that he's trailing on the scorecards. But you can tell this fight can turn at any moment.
Yeah, it's very close. I think right now, you got to be the guy. It's kind of like an argument. You get into an argument with someone, you want to have the last word. Whoever throws the last punches, you know, one guy throws 3, you come back with 4. Whoever's the last one to throw, he's going to win.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Butcher's looking for a way to get this fight back on course, a course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Move your head.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Bam Bam's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good exchange, he fires back.
Work the body.
And now he's targeting upstairs. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. That is a strong uppercut there.
Moving.
A stabbing right hand by Butcher. Each man able to land an uppercut. Round 5 comes to an end. Butcher's got to like where he's headed right now. Now, your scorecard still has him trailing, but he did win that last round.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, before it looked like he was just trying to, you know, negotiate with his opponent. Now negotiation is over. He's trying to just go through him. And for where he's at, I think that's the right attitude.
Vamos a refrescarlo, vamos a orar.
Strike after catching one by Bam Bam. Butcher's fighting real smart here on the outside. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Butcher. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Bam Bam's having his way on the inside, Teddy. This is really paying off for him in these middle rounds.
Yeah, well, he's got to be happy with what his opponent's doing. Standing right there, as you said, as you suggested, standing right in the place he's most comfortable.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights. One of those fights where somebody's getting hurt. Where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Good. Do that one more time.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. And he returns on that exchange. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Solid left hand to the head. Bam Bam's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Big shot comes crashing home.
Or you go straight back, and you're going to pay a price. He paid a big one there.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
You gotta see that coming.
Butcher's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. head hunting with the left. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Bam Bam trying to serve, and yet another big shot comes in. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
How about that left hand? And round 7 comes to an end. Butcher's leading on your scorecard as we start round number 8, Teddy. But there is some doubt here. Only a few rounds remain.
Yeah, don't forget now in the other corner what's going on. We're just looking at one side here, Joe. But in the other corner, they're very aware of what's going on. They're behind. They're telling their guy, get after him. So it's not going to be enough to just stay status quo. This guy better be ready to lift up his concentration a little.
Bam Bam's got to prove a few things here. Number 1, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fight is in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good work defensively by Butcher. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
Butcher's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Beat him to the punch.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Scores up top with a left. Bam Bam's landed a good, solid combination. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Solid uppercut. Good power punch, the right hand landed. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit.
Deep breath. Get some more. You good? You all right? Now breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you, so tighten up your punches, all right? Tighten them up.
The 9th round is here. Butcher's got that look to him like he's ready to fire off, and that time between rounds served him well. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. A headshot blocked. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Good return fire that time. Butcher's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Harry brings the jab right hand. A nice block by Butcher. Bam Bam's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting this.
Butcher's been stunned. Wow! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
It's all right. Keep moving.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Butcher's rocked by that punch. Bam Bam's combination punching is working well here. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And that's the end of round 9. Bam Bam's in control of this fight, scoring the knockdown in that last round, now trying to carry some of that momentum through.
Well, right now, we're going to find out if he's a finisher. And promoters, fans, they love finishes. Networks, they love finishes. Right now, he has a chance to show that's what he is.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Sound defense. Good block that time by Butcher. Wow, what a right hand. He just big shot. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Bam Bam's putting forth a great combination there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Butcher's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Bam Bam showing us a real solid skill set here with his head. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Butcher's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Bam Bam's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Very close fight. But the envelope, please, will bring all the drama. Which way will the judges see this?
This is where they earn their money to be able to pick the right guy for tonight.